Yo, what the fuck is up? It's your boy restarting this motherfucker again because I was trying to play my music when I do this podcast. It helps me flow with the shit. Uh, Anyways, as I was saying, um, I have to prepare this shit at the same time while I'm talking because I came in. Oh damn, I'm gonna have to call this motherfucker because I can't say saying As I was saying, I did open mic today and it went pretty well in my opinion. Um, but of course, lately I've just been forgetting to press record. Or not really, yeah, pretty much like on I've been posting like videos and shit, but it's just been not, it just keeps fucking, you know how it is. It's still nerve wracking, but to be honest with you, I'm a lot more calm on stage. Of course, I don't have the, how do you say it? Wah, wah. Tokyo Drift over there. Anyways, I've been a little bit more calm when I say shit now. I didn't shake today. Usually, whenever I'm up on stage, my legs are like vibrating because not really. My body doesn't like that I put itself through stressful situations. You know, don't like me because of that shit. But it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. You can't be you can't stay complacent all the time. And if there's something you gotta do, you gotta go against the human experience of fear and cowering away. Let's go. My bad, I didn't let y'all know ahead of time, but y'all heard that shit. This is a very unstructured podcast. Usually, I have a little bit of a thing that I repeat, but to be honest with you, we're just in this motherfucker just winging it more than usual. So, anyways, it went pretty well considering what I was talking about on the open mic. I'm trying to make a joke, or pretty much a satire of like, if you call somebody an Asian person um, by a racial slur, like you could get canceled, dude. You could lose your job. Now, don't misread me, right? I'm not saying that Asian people don't deserve rights. I'm not saying that. So before y'all motherfuckers start tripping, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that like, you know, people try to be progressive and be like, oh, you know, I stand with the Asian community. It's like, do you really? Because you just messaged from a Samsung or from a motherfucking LG, any kind of phone. Because let's be honest, I think like all phones are made in China or from somewhere that's definitely getting screwed over from their natural resources and shit. For sure, for sure. There's no, for sure. I mean, it's just what we do, you know. For us to have a good time, somebody's got to suffer. That's the karma of this world, you know. And so while we're all enjoying, I'm recording off of a phone. I'm not any better than that. I bet. Try to fix it a little bit. I'm not any better than that shit. It's not like I'm not using a phone. Like this microphone was made in China. You know what I'm saying? Probably by some fucking 7-year-old that doesn't even know what a fucking microphone is. Which is crazy. Like most of these people make these things and they don't even know what it's for. Cause they're just trying to survive. But listen, that person making those phones and all that shit and all the clothes, the cheap fucking whatever electronic devices, even just non-electronic devices. Like they don't give a fuck, bro. You could call. I bet you that they would definitely take racial racial persecution over like what the fuck they're going right now. I'm not saying, listen, maybe this is coming out wrong. All I'm saying is that the joke was pretty much about how it's interesting that we're trying to be woke in this country without truly being woke. You know, like you're being fake woke. If you're still posting on Twitter from a phone, from a laptop, from anything that was made from the same people that you're saying that you stand with, you're a fucking hypocrite and you're a piece of fucking shit. If you're not at least willing to recognize that shit, you know, like and listen, I think it's good. I think it's good because everybody was for a long time. Everybody was getting like even white women, white women got fucking rights before the Asians. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like and let's be honest, like they really weaseled their way into the lower domination or whatever, the into a minority role. But it's really not it. For every male slave owner, there was a male, a bride to that man. You know, and clearly she didn't go fuck enough to help the fucking slaves. I'm pretty sure there was some at the same time. Whatever. But you know what the fuck I'm saying. You know. So I don't need to hear no bullshit about how you stand with the Asian community. You know what I'm saying? Because you really don't. Most Americans don't. We're perpetrating this thing. And listen, it's not our country. It's none of our fucking business. At the same time, you know. And also the fucking dumbasses that are like punching and shit, like Asians, like what the fuck? And like, are you fucking out of your mind? You dumb piece of shit. Like who? What fucking? In what reality do you live in, bro? What state of mind are you in that makes you assume that this is like the right thing to do? Because I gotta tell you, it's definitely not a good one. Like clearly, it's not a fucking good one. Like, and maybe this is just like a, maybe this whole thing is just like a side effect of what's really been going on. Is that like, man, like we're really being like, I don't believe we're being 100% dumbed down, but it's more profitable to have dumb people spend money than smart people spend money. The smart people won't spend money. You'll save, right? You won't spend crazy. You'll just buy groceries. You won't buy like, you won't go crazy on like buying like overpriced cloth and shit like that. So in reality, like, it's a lot more profitable to have dumb people that make a lot of money to spend that money so that we continue to fucking perpetrate this crazy system of putting value in something that has no value, you know? That's insane. That's insane. But listen, we're so far into it. There's no going back. We just have to understand that like capitalism is just not gonna go away. You know, unfair government slash private company owned m- abuse. It's pretty much what I think is the best word to really explain it. It's not worth it. Like it's just like I don't see a way for this not to end like in like a very violent way. Like, what are you gonna do? Petition so that the guys are in power, like, arrest themselves? That's not gonna happen. It didn't happen when, like, you know what I'm saying? When there was a lot of other governments that were being abusive. There are a lot of current governments that are being abusive. Is ours less abusive? Of course not. It's more like I said. We're focused on profit instead of because we know that profit creates power. You know, but at the end of the day, it's just power, pretty much. We put power in it. But I do it. But it's interesting to me, man. Like the whole GameStop thing that happened like a month or two ago. Like the system almost crashed, bro. Like they didn't even know what to do with themselves. The people that were also always forever playing the opposite to another point of view that was pretty much the same point of view. You know, It's just like having two dudes that know they're in on a joke, act like they're on opposite sides. Like if I'm best friends with, like I could be best friends with, like, let's just say some dude named Timmy, right? And me and Timmy are best friends. We from day one, bro. Like we were born on the same fucking day type shit. Like we're just connected, bro. Like we're just brothers, brothers from other mothers, you know. But I lean more towards the right. He leans a little bit towards the left. We're not really extremists, and clearly, it doesn't bother us, right? It doesn't. That's not gonna break us apart, but it would be profitable for us to argue, and that's how it starts, man. And in reality, these guys are very, like, their views are not what they seem. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about right now. I have a zero fucking clue. I hope you understand that. I've been blabbering for the past 10, about to be 11 fucking minutes. It's, what the fuck, bro? Oh my god. Why? Why? 23 of y'all motherfuckers subscribe to this, and I don't understand why. I appreciate it, but I don't fucking understand why. Because this is just a fucking mess, man. Like, I, I said so much like shit that I don't even remember. Like, this is the most pure expression of letting your mind wander, and I'm just relaying what the fuck is popping in my head right now. It's the most pure expression of what the fuck I am as a person in my fucking head as it could possibly be. I mean, I'm probably a little bit more, right? There's always that part that, like, I'm aware that I'm being recorded. I'm recording myself. I'm aware that this is gonna go out to the public. So you don't get to be 100% yourself, but this is about the closest I can be, you know. So I'm sorry if my head seems like a fucking mess, because it is a fucking mess. Like, my thoughts are a fucking are just a constant wave, a constant avalanche, bro. That is just hitting my fucking skull. So I apologize if I'm bringing you into this fucking madness. I don't mean to. I'm just trying to, get y'all to just, do your fucking homework and shit, or, get your fucking work done, bro. Like, you got like a few hours left. If you just started your fucking shift, fuck it, bro. You've done it before, you'll do it again. Like, if your focus is on making money, and this is the way you gotta make money, this is the way you gotta climb out of poverty. Not even poverty, just like to where you can get to like a better, pretty much a better state, a better financial state than before. You know, go for it. Go for it. You do what you gotta fucking do, man. I did that for a long time. I worked in like just regular jobs for a long fucking time. You know, 6, 7 years of that shit. You know, which it sounds inconceivable. Like, it sounds fucking so small, bro, compared to like people that are doing, like, yeah, I've been working at the same company for 60 years. I know I don't sound like shit, but I gotta tell you the truth, bro. I didn't fuck with that shit. I just, it sucks ass, bro. Working sucks ass, man. Like, I mean, like, and here's the thing, like, working for somebody sucks ass. I think if I'm creating this shit this way because of because I'm creating something, you know. So it'll be let as fuck if I got money from this. But it's so weird that to just work for, like, I worked for Coca Cola for like a month because they needed people and they were thinking of hiring me. But I was like, bro, those people are doing like 12-hour shifts, okay? Like 12-hour shifts, and they're just standing all the time. They can't listen to music, all right? Imagine working at Coca Cola, just watching thousands and thousands and thousands of Coke bottles pass by you like every fucking half hour, and you can't even jam to your music, bro. You just all you hear is just machinery. You got earplugs, right? Because it's kind of loud in there, and you're just staring at bottles forever, and it is so crushing to, like, because it was just like, I think that here's the thing. I guess I don't usually say this much, but I guess I need to state it because you do have to have a certain feeling of of confidence, right? You have to have a certain level. As shy as I am, as scared I am to get on stage, I know deep down in my nuts that fucking like, bro, I'm funny. I can do this shit. I just need to figure this shit out, right? Podcasting. I know. I listen. This is a fucking mess, but eventually, I'm gonna get it to the point to where I'm just flowing, baby. I'm just flowing. I'm just flowing like a river. That's all. You just gotta keep working at it. But I know I can fucking do it. I have the capacity to do it. uh, But it fucking sucks ass, man. Like you know that you could be at such a high level that you know you have potential, I guess. And just like you're just trying to get to the finish line. Even though I should be focusing, I do my best to focus on like the journey and like how interesting that like what I'm doing and shit like that, or like how things grow and how people react to what the fuck I post, or to what I say, or to interactions. Especially in like when I'm streaming on Twitch. It's interesting that like there's these guys that I've never met before in my life, but they saw my stream and they decided to comment, and we just have a few interactions. We have they watch for 30, 40 minutes. We talk about what's going on in the game. Most of the time we're saying funny shit or talking about funny shit or just having a conversation with the people watching us. Like it's great, man. It really is great, and it's really fun. And I'm glad I get to with YouTube Studio see like how long people watch and stuff like that. Slowly over time, I think people are watching longer, and I appreciate that shit. And I guess what I'm getting with this is that like it's so crushing because you have potential, I guess. Like I just couldn't do that, you know. After all the bullshit that I've told y'all in the past fucking episodes, after all the fucking stress, the fucking, it was a little bit of a mental torture for sure because just being just for fear or whatever. So you're telling me I had to live through all that shit, you know, just to have a normal life, like just to have like a normal 9 to 5 job? Like what the fuck? Like like who the fuck are you? You know what I'm saying? Like who the fuck decided that shit? Who the fuck decided that? Like I don't want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't live through all that bullshit just to fucking live a 9 to 5 job. Get the fuck out of here, man. And that's just the truth, man. I usually don't talk like this because I try to stay. I mean, uh, I act egotistical in a funny way, just like for the goof. But in reality, I do my best to stay a little humble. People say they enjoy the podcast. I just it feels weird to me at the same time because I still got issues and shit. But I appreciate it at the same time. Of course, it's not like I'm ungrateful, but it just feels strange that like hey, bro, I heard the podcast. This you where you talked about this, and that is interesting. And I mean, it's like I don't know. It just seems weird, I guess, to me because it's just I didn't think I'd get to be. I didn't think that if you told me 4 or 5 years ago that I'd be in a whole different city, you know, doing the three things that I dreamt of doing at that time, you know, I don't know, man. I'd be like, "Fuck, you serious?" Like where I came from, like the town I came from. Honestly, it's not even bad. It's not bad. It is getting a little bad with the drugs and shit. But I think it's because it's very strict on weed. My opinion. Yo, who the fuck is that, bro? Yo, what they doing, bro? I think that's an Uber driver. I think that was an Uber driver. I noticed the blue band on whatever his phone was, and it looked like not the blue band, but like the black man or stuff. Um, for drivers, if you're, I'm pretty sure none of y'all are fucking drivers. I have a pretty good idea of who's watching me, who subscribed to me based off that I was used to play video games before on YouTube. So, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? I'll be back. Oh shit! Nah, I'm playing. Nah, from making a pizza. And that bitch started smoking. Nah, it was a fucking piece of fry from the last time we made burgers and shit. There was a fucking fry at the bottom, so it was smoking. But sorry if it makes a bad noise again. I don't know if it made bad noise earlier. Oh, holy fuck. I have no idea what the fuck I was talking about. Like, some time definitely passed. I have no idea what the fuck I was talking about, so I guess we're just gonna go on with whatever the fuck was going on. What was I saying? Potential, right? And yeah, something about potential. I don't know. Listen, you get the gist of it. I'm pretty sure I talked about it enough that you'll get what the fuck I'm saying. Um, so here's the thing, right? Like, it seems like every single day this shit just gets crazier, man. Like COVID is past, but just think about like how crazy that was, and how it's just never gonna be the same. Like, I still feel weird whenever like, you know, shit's open and everything. You know, it just feels weird to me. Cause I just got so used to like things usually being empty or closed. You know, I don't want to go inside. Like before, I would be like, "Fuck it, bro. Let's go inside of McDonald's, order food, and then chill there." Now I'm like, "Fuck that shit." Like it's open now. I think some of them are open, like in limited seating. But like, fuck that shit, bro. Eating at a restaurant, ugh. I don't know. I mean, like, hey, listen, I can just enjoy this food at home. Like, just fucking good to be honest. But it's probably not a good idea to isolate yourself. You know, then you become a fucking what is their names? Incels. Yeah, then I become an incel, and then I can't. I start really being racist and shit. Apparently that's what incels are. If we're gonna go by the stereotype, I'm not done with the bubble. So holy shit. Oh, that got me. That fucking got me, man. Holy shit. Oh, oh, cold ass liquid is the shit. Cold. Fuck all that hot shit. Cold is where it's at. Iced coffee, way better than hot coffee. You know, pineapple juice, way better cold. Mango juice, way better cold. Water, hella better, like 10 times better cold. Soda, right? Burr, everything, man. Everything's better cold. Fuck all that hot shit, man. Fuck that shit. Motherfucking cold ass fucking chocolate milk. Hell yeah. Whole slay-ups. Man, I feel like Run the Jewels is very underrated. To be honest with you, it's just like they are in media and stuff. Like, they have made songs for like big movies and shit like that were big box office hits. Clearly they have a big following, but it just feels like at the same time, like in the whole Black Lives Matter movement, like that's still going on now, but it just feels like these guys were definitely the ones. They were the ones, man. Like they were the ones going ham. Killer Mike's been talking about, you know, everything that's unjust in this fucking world for like I don't even know how fucking long, bro. Like a ridiculous amount of time. LP just his lyrics are just fucking ridiculous. Like, what the fuck, bro? I think I heard him say one time. He said, hope like talking like saying pretty much fuck you. Like, hope y'all fuck you boys and make y'all run backwards in a field of dicks, something like that. Make you run backwards naked in a field of dicks. God damn it! Hold on, it's beeping again. All right. Well, I still have an apartment. The bitch hasn't burned down. The pizza's ready apparently. That's why that bitch was smoking. Um, what the fuck? Alright, I'll see you on another one. I'll probably post another episode like tomorrow or the day after. I'll link my fucking Twitch on the description. And yeah, fucking uh, deuces.